good old boy down in Texas, John Ridderow, that's his name. Heard him talk about our country, Lord, I feel just the same. He speaks his mind, trying to help mankind and the people of the USA. Yeah, oh, John Ridderow, he got a lot to say. Oh yes, he does. 'Cause there's a good old boy down in Texas, turning Texas blue. And there's a blue dot family in the USA. And all over this world. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a blue dot family.
Damn right, baby, and it's time to have a meeting. And what a day, baby, what a day. Why am I hearing this does not sound right. This does not sound right. There, it sounds right. Yeah, got a loose thing. Anyway, it is Monday, baby. It's Monday. We don't normally hold a meeting on Monday, but today's a special day, baby. We all got, I'm sure probably most of us got to see the January 6th hearing today. And so I thought we'd just come in live so we could have a talk and discuss the different outlooks of what we all saw today. But anyway, let me get my breath going here. Jeanette Miller just came in. Thank you very much. Followed by Gary Spring and Nancy Halverson is here. Royal Blue, how you doing? Jean Prim is here. Jeanette Miller. Adina Michaels here. My neighbor Tracy Tobias, baby. Thank you for being here. Let me see here. Mark Perkins. Mark Perkins is with us. Bond 43. Miss Linda is with it, baby. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Who else is here? Carol Lowe, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Short notice, everybody, come in and discuss everything. But BW is here. Let me jump on down here before I get too lost. Donna Sturdivant. I am always so happy. Donna's with us, been with us a long time. And Carolyn and John Majesco, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. George Murray's here. I appreciate all y'all. Anyway, what a day. We got what we were expecting. That's what we got, baby. All of us knew what was coming out. We already knew the charges. The news has been reporting it for days. But today made it official, baby. And the Congress met. I mean, the January 6th committee met today in Congress and had their final hearing. And we all got to sit there and listen to it. And I listened to every word of it. Kind of giving an overview of everything we've been through before. They had video up there and yeah, they laid out the case, baby. And now it's going to be a waiting game to see what happens. Let's get some people in the room. So somebody had to talk to me. Hello, Mr. Chick, how are you doing, darling? I don't even have to ask. Did you see it? Did you see the hearing, Mr. Chick? Uh-oh. We done got a problem with Discord already. Are you kidding me? Come on now. Why would you do that? Let me see here. Miss Chick, I might have to send you back down and let's see if we could do that again. Bellica, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you.
How are you doing, darling?
I'm okay.
Well, good. Did you get to see the hearing today?
I got the chance to see it after a few hours seeing it because I was busy with other things.
All right.
But I got a chance. And all they did was just touched on what, and they voted unanimously. That's it.
Yeah. It was pretty outright cut and dry today. We all knew what was coming. It made it more of a formality. Mr. Chick, are you with us?
I am with you.
There you go. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Did you see the hearing?
I got to listen to most of it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. What did you think?
Um, well, they did go over point by point and very specifically make sure that it was mostly targeted towards the former president.
Yes. But
I mean,
I
not that
was
they didn't allude to other people, but they kept the focus mostly on him.
I was happy to hear them use the words "and others,"
Yes.
because there is a long list of others, that we're gonna see sent up there. But again,
Yeah.
this is just a referral. I believe I heard one of the newsmen relate it to. It's no different than as if me or you had made a referral to the Department of Justice. Supposedly, it carries no more weight, but I believe it does. But
Well, they put a lot of homework into it, so I would hope it carries a little more weight.
I hope it does. And on that, it's a historical moment. This has never been done in Congress. A president has never been referred for criminal charges before,
Right.
so it puts it in the history books. And what better guy to hang that on than Donnie the Dick?
Yeah.
SC.
Hello.
Hello, SC. How have you been, my friend?
I've been good, John. I've been good.
Good.
I know I haven't been in a while, but I've been
Well, we're
kind of
always
taking
happy
a
to hear from you.
I've been kind of taking a break and I've been last month the World Cup's been going on, so I've been focused on that, and I got other things going on. So yeah,
Good.
I've been busy. So yeah,
You
I
also,
seen you popped in, so I was like, well, let me go see if I could.
yeah, it was
Talk to
kind of
John for a
impromptu.
minute.
We kind of thought, well, maybe after the hearing we'd all get together and discuss it and see what we thought. But I think the consensus is it's nothing that we didn't expect,
And didn't already know, but
didn't
yeah,
already know. But this puts it in a formal presentation.
yeah. So we just basically sit around and wait like we've been waiting.
We've been waiting. Yeah, we've been used to it over the last 6 years. I'll tell you that. But it again. I don't know. I want to think. This is what my train of thought is, that we're not going to hear from the DOJ before we hear. We'll hear from Jack Smith first, special prosecutor.
Yeah.
Which if Department of Justice comes out with indictments and charges him, the other side is going to go nuts with well, this is just a political witch hunt. It's theater and all that shit. But the special prosecutor, that's a different story. He's supposed to be unbiased.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the Justice Department does with the others.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting, especially with the Republicans taking over on January 3rd. They take the House, and well, now what?
So maybe they'll DOJ will take care of them before they go to Trump. Like I said, I don't know.
What are they going to do? Put Jim Jordan on the Judiciary Committee while he's being held up for ethics violations for not responding?
Yep.
Yeah. What does that look like?
What do you think it looks like?
It looks like shit. That's what it looks like. It looks like, they don't give a shit. And they don't. The Republicans were out there this morning, several of them, talking about how it's just a witch hunt and it's just political theater. That's the game that they're going to play. They're going to keep
They
playing
know all
that.
about political theater, don't they?
Yeah, they do, baby. But they went far beyond theater this time. They went into action. And, I always say it. We are all witnesses to this. We all saw what happened. We saw his speech at the Ellipse. And we saw what happened at the Capitol. So what are we as citizens supposed to do with that? If they're not held to account for this? Where does that leave us down here at the bottom, wondering what the hell justice system is even for, if it can't provide the justice when it's needed? And this country needs it, baby.
Well, and I always go back to what if it was reversed?
What is it with
what if it looked like Democrats had attacked something?
Yeah. If the shoe was on the other foot, what would the Republicans be doing? They'd be screaming even louder than what they wouldn't have a committee. Are you shitting me? They'd have it, marches
They
in the
probably would have
street.
had a firing squad by now.
Yes. They would have put up the gallows again. So I think we've handled it mildly myself. I would have liked to see something a whole lot more aggressive, but they were not done with it yet. And but in the overall grand scheme of things, like I said before, we either deal with this now, or we're going to see a dictator in the future. If he is not held accountable for his actions, then that's going to give the green light to somebody coming up in the future, going, well, he almost made it. Let's go the full barrel. You know, and we're just setting ourselves up for that if we do not, stand tight to that. Stand up for the laws that we have on the books. Hell, the Constitution itself.
Well, I'm still hoping that, what there is of an ethics committee will still go after the rest of them that stood up and said, yeah, he won the election.
Yeah. It's pitiful. Come on, baby. Let me see if you work. If I didn't mess up my screen, it should pop up any minute. We should see Jenny. Because we just got a donation.
It kind of is delayed usually.
It is a little delayed, I think. I'm just looking up there at that screen to see if it pops in. It usually pops in. Come on now.
Maybe not.
And we're all sitting here waiting on Jenny to pop up on that. That's sad. Come on now. Oh, now this is pitiful. It's working slow because I seen the message come through on my chat.
Right.
And it has not shown up on the...
We'll just go ahead and read it anyways.
Oh, damn, yeah, now I got to back up the thing to read it because it's not popping up on the other one. There it is, fine. And there it is right there. Oh, I talk about a delay. Want to thank Jeremy McDonald, who just came in with a $10 donation and said the January 6th committee is referring Jim Jordan, Scott Perry, Andy Biggs, and Kevin McCarthy to the House Ethics Committee for refusing to cooperate with the investigation. Think about that. We just said Jim Jordan going to go on the Judicial Committee? Really? Really? Kevin McCarthy is going to be Speaker of the House, maybe, if he gets the votes. These are the Republican leaders. And they're being...
Is Andy Biggs Arizona, or is he one of yours?
No, Andy Biggs is Arizona, and
okay.
Scott Perry is...
He's Ohio, isn't he?
I think you're right. Ohio. So you got two out of Ohio, Jim Jordan and Andy Biggs.
I'm sorry.
But,
I'm so sorry.
but
It's not your fault, Velica. We know you didn't vote for him.
I mean, my one little vote.
do I have to remind you where I live? And who,
I know
who
where you
my
live.
representatives are?
I do know who your representatives are because, John, I'm going to tell you, man, I think Ohio's trying to go that way too, and oh, God.
And we got to hang on, baby. That's how come every time we get an opportunity to vote, we have to. Because we are on the cusp every time. We held on, against all odds this time. Normally in the midterms, the party in power gets raped over the coals. But we held on to the Senate, baby, which says a lot. We picked up a seat in the Senate. The House,
you were wrong. Scott Perry is Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the House is tight. They don't have a massive advantage over there. It's a pretty slim margin. So they're going to have Democrats on board on something if they want to pass anything.
Mm.
But I don't think the Republicans are going to be into passing much, except passing the buck or passing a bunch of bullshit into a bunch of investigations into Hunter Biden's laptop or whatever else they could dig out of their butt to scream about, because that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about screaming about the Democrats for the next 2 years. That's the total Republican agenda for the next 2 years. Gene, are you with us?
I am.
How are you, Gene?
I'm away. Snow is here.
Yeah, are you getting a little snow up there?
We are. We're getting cold in a while, too.
I bet. Would you please do me a favor? You and Keith keep the door closed.
I was going to say, I already sent a message to Keith already.
I don't know about y'all. We're projected to get down to 20 degrees. I'm in South Texas, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 20 Saturday and 22 Christmas morning.
I've already.
Yeah, and in a couple of days, the iguanas will start falling out in the trees.
Yeah,
What
that's.
about me?
Y'all gonna have to watch out for falling iguanas down there. I'm gonna have to bring all these cats in at night. I'm just
I'm
gonna
telling you,
have to get the cages out and put them
John-
all in kennels.
John,
Yes,
right now I'm right at 23 degrees.
you're at 23 degrees right now.
Now,
Shit.
um,
I'm gonna pray for you, Velica. Jane, what are you
Jane?
right now?
oh, let me check. Hold on 1 minute.
All right. Get the weather
Because we
report.
were tomorrow.
Michael Johnson's got 36 degrees in Kansas City.
We're 12 above.
12
We're
above.
12. Yeah.
ooh,
Tomorrow will be 2.
oh no, no.
Yeah, I've seen that. Big Johnson, they're predicting 19 degrees on Friday in San Antonio. We're at Medium Man 6. He's got 55. Damn.
Oh,
He's got a warm front going through him.
Did you hear?
oh. We're gonna have a where I'm at. I'm supposed to have a bomb cyclone
Yeah,
to hit my
I
area.
hate those
I've
bomb
seen that.
cyclones.
I've seen that used, a bomb cyclone. And I've seen the map too, and boy, howdy shit, it's going to be miserable up there. It's going to be miserable down here, so if it's miserable here, I can't imagine
Yeah,
what y'all are going to have to go
exactly.
through up there. You know, it's,
I'm supposed to get Miss Jean's weather come Christmas. It'll be
Yeah.
about 12 degrees here.
It's my birthday present to you.
Oh, thank
yeah,
you.
what a present, what a present. Well, we are,
Happy New Year.
we're looking at a slight possibility that we could have another Christmas snow. I mean, it happened once. We had snow on Christmas in 2000, and I think it was 4 or 5. And it was amazing to see that. And it snowed 5 years ago here, so it does occasionally snow here. And when it does, everybody does the same thing. We all run outside with a camera because this is one where you want to be able to prove that shit. Hell yes, it snowed here. Look at that. And so Donna Bonacosi ain't got the package yet. I think it's in Houston, baby. I don't know. Surely it's left. Donna sent me a package. We're tracking it wherever it goes. I think it's left Houston on its way back. Randy Peterson, back from Florida. Boy, howdy shit that man's been getting around. Hey, I got a message, Randy. Thank you for bringing it up. I got to call you, buddy, because you left me a message, and I couldn't hear any of it. It was garble, and I know it was something about towing a trailer or doing something. So I'll call you. I'll call you after the show or something like that. We'll get together and find out what it was on that message. But yeah. I know. We didn't get no mail today. Mailman, I don't think ran today for some reason. Usually on Monday there's something in there, but not today. So I'll wait for mañana. But anyway, I will, Randy. I will call you because it sounded like you had something going on with the trailer, and I don't know what it was. The message was all garbled up, but I'm glad to see you're doing fine. I'm looking forward to you getting down here, brother. Joe and I have been planning. Joe Garcia and I have been planning barbecue shit. So
You got plans.
got plans, baby. Well, shit. Now we got to sit around and wait for the Department of Justice or Jack Smith or Fulton County, Georgia, or
Ooh,
there's a lot of ors there.
we're a triple whammy.
Huh?
They could do a triple whammy. All the same time.
Oh, I hope so, Gene. Jeez, I hope so. I'm about tired of this. We've been chasing this guy for 7 years.
Hey, did you what Penn says? Did you what Mike Penn says?
Did I hear what? Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't think it's criminal. Yeah, it was terrible what he did, but he's not sure it rises to the level of being criminal.
Oh no, Christmas is coming, so we shouldn't go after Trump because of that.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I'm serious.
In my view, we have to. Either we face this situation now, or we are feeding it somebody's chances later on. Yeah.
Can't apply a dictator.
That's it.
You can't give up now.
No.
So all the people that put into making sure that our United States stays constitutionally correct. You know, let's get real. So
Yeah.
it's going to move forward. He will be held accountable for all his crimes. He will. So,
Your
I think
mouth,
at least
baby.
if they can just make it so that he can never run for anything
Yeah,
ever again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the,
I would
the
I would
14th
accept
Amendment.
that. I would like to see more.
The 14th
I-
Amendment. If he's involved in any of that, then he's unfit to run for office again.
Yeah, you
Unable
know,
to hold
I'm
office. Go ahead,
I'm
FC.
finding it interesting because I see now that that Marjorie Taylor Greene and Laura Bobart are at each other, and they're
No?
yes, I
Wait a
shared it.
minute, they're at each other?
Yeah, I
Oh,
shared
But
it.
they
please,
were
I have not
besties.
seen this. What entertainment? Please, let me know.
Yeah, well, I posted it in main discussion just a second ago because it's the first I seen it, but it was on Twitter. Apparently, yeah, I'd have to go back and pull up the Twitter to read you what
Well,
Marjorie
now
Taylor
that's
Greene
just
said.
plumb interesting.
But yeah, so yeah. Well, let me see if I can find it again. I don't know. I have to scroll through here. If I find it, I'll read it
Yeah,
to you. But
okay.
I posted it in the main discussion, but it was actually two like pics of tweets, but they're only showing like one. So I don't know how that happened. But anyway, apparently they're going at each other, and
Well, now, if you
'cause
notice,
apparently
I've got a grin
Bobart
on my face for that.
Bobart doesn't support McCarthy, and she's not about Trump anymore. So Marjorie Taylor Greene's upset about that. So we'll see how this little
She's
feud
upstate because
goes.
Bobart's jumping ship.
Pretty much, I guess. But we'll see how it plays
Well,
out.
it tells you who the smarter one of those two is. At least if she's getting out of that Trump shit, shows me she's got more intelligence than Marjorie Taylor Greene ever had. Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's just that is just an abomination. She is just, she's out there, man. I think she should be removed from Congress with her little comments.
both of them.
Yes. Well, Bobart just barely won. I understand. She barely squeaked through.
Yeah, and that's what Marge is saying in her tweet. It says this is what I put in main discussion, and it shows one of her tweets. But there's another one that was next to it. And I guess if you click on it, you'll see both of them.
Yeah.
But it says, "This is Marjorie Taylor Greene. I've supported and donated to Lauren Bobart. President Trump has supported and donated to Lauren Bobart. Kevin McCarthy has supported and donated to Lauren Bobart. I don't know why I had trouble saying her. She just barely came through by 500 votes." But there's another part there. I'm trying to, so they're
I'm looking at it right there. I've supported and donated to Lauren Bobart. Well, suck it up, Cupcake. She's, I've just got a grin on my face the more if those two are hassling at each other. What else is in the news today? Oh, I was going to ask y'all, what do you think? Is Elon Musk going to step down from Twitter, you think?
No,
But no, he won't.
You don't think he will? He said he was
No.
going to abide by the...
well, him and
oh,
Kushner,
come on.
him and Kushner, him and Jared Kushner were buddying up yesterday at the World Cup game, and
wow.
people are talking about Jared Kushner might be taking over it. So we'll see how that.
Oh, really?
Really.
Jared
Yeah.
Kushner would take over. What the hell would he know? Oh, you want to see another mass exodus out of Twitter? Let him get hold of it. That would
What a
just,
people.
yeah.
I don't know. I always got the
That would
impression
be
that
a breaking
Elon
point. If he took over, I'd just quit.
bought Twitter so that he could destroy it and throw it away and then say, "Oh, bankrupt," and then take a big, huge tax break.
Donna's,
Yeah.
Because that's
Donna-
what they do.
Hey, John,
Yes.
right? I'm looking at it's from Salon, but it says right wingers cried fraud as Twitter users overwhelmingly vote for Elon Musk to resign.
Yeah, he put out the tweet saying he would abide by the poll. Well, the poll has spoken.
Hey, I was one of those who voted for it because I do have one. I do have a Twitter
You
account.
do. I do too. I voted.
And I voted him out.
Out. Get out. Get out, you moron. Get out. Tesla's stock is tanking because of his shit. You know, it's going to affect his sales for car sales. People don't want to buy a car from an asshole. You know.
Well, think about this. The Teslas was
They're
a
having
car that
problems.
every Democrat had. And ever since he went to the further right, they're getting rid of their cars.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've lost my taste for going out and buy one just because of his jackass shit. Of course, I can't afford one anyway, so what am I talking about?
Yeah, and here's another one of Green's statements. She gladly takes our money, but when she's been asked, Lauren refuses to endorse President Trump. She refuses to support Kevin McCarthy, and she's childish. She childishly threw me under the bus for a cheap soundbite. I want to see them
Sounds
two. I
like-
want to see them two go at it.
Sounds
It's a
like
cat
she's a
fight.
little upset with her.
A little?
A little? Oh, go at it. Let's see the cat fight, baby. We're all entertained by that shit. I am. But we're going to see a lot of that, more and more, I think, because I do believe, with the way things are going, Trump he's losing momentum every day. I mean, his numbers are going down every day. It seems like they're changing. He'll still have his diehard supporters, but this is going to cause a split within the Republican Party. And I'm gonna have pure entertainment watching them fight amongst themselves, because there are some conservatives that are trying to rescue the party from his shit. Not many. There ain't many balls in the
Where is there
Republican
an
Party.
activist with a phone recording those two guys? Women.
What's that, Gene?
Women arguing amongst them.
Oh,
We need
Bobart Green.
a good girl photographing all that shit going down. We do.
Yeah.
Just for purity. WWE with a period.
It's pure entertainment. Let them throw shit at each other like yeah.
It's fun. Yes.
DeSantis for president. Oh man, that's who it's going to be. I think the Republicans are going to come up with Ron DeSantis as a nomination for. I don't see anybody else stepping up. Of course, it's early, but
Agreed.
right now the only one that has any national opinion about him is Ron DeSantis, besides Donnie Boy, and I think Ronnie Boy's beaten Donnie Boy. So, but like I said, let them tear themselves apart over that. Let them point to each other and point out all the bad shit that's been going on. Let's see it. I'm ready. I'll enjoy every bit of it. Right? Look at all the entertainment ahead of us.
Well, I'm going to step down. Let somebody else come up. Miss Linda's out there.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
Miss Jean, thank you for coming in and joining us, darling. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
You bet. Take care of yourself, darling.
You too.
All right, baby. Bye-bye. Let me see if oh, yeah, she already, nope. Yeah, there we go. Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Miss Linda's down there. Let's see if she wants to come up and join us.
I didn't know if I got discorded for a second.
You got man, it's been happening a lot.
Well, I just lost sound, or everybody just stopped talking. Well, I don't know, but anyway.
I think everybody stopped talking.
It happens.
Like, well, it's just like there was like no. Usually, if people stop talking, you can still kind of hear some like background
Something in the
noise.
background.
But I didn't hear nothing there for a second. I was fixing it.
That's not good. Joe Garcia, how are you, buddy?
I am absolutely fabulous. I had me some great dinner,
Good.
nice cold Coca-Cola, and
Go ahead and
I
ask me.
tell you what, I'm in heaven.
Ask me what I had for dinner.
What'd you have for dinner?
Tamales.
Tamales.
Tamales. As a matter of fact, I had quite a few tamales, Joe.
Uh-oh. You still got some of that sauce?
Yes, still got some of the sauce out of tamales now. So put that
Hey,
word
hey.
out there.
Hey, while I'm thinking about it, John,
What's
I
that?
was watching it's all about the cats. I was watching a episode of Dirty Jobs last night,
Yeah.
and he was in Garland, Texas, at this spade and neuter clinic where they were spade and neutering a whole bunch of cats. This is like a thing that goes on daily at this place,
Damn.
and they were talking about the feral cat problem in Texas, and talking about how many millions of feral cats are born in Texas each year. And I'm like, holy crap! And they were in a clinic full of nothing but cats that they were spaying and
Joe, hit the
neutering.
mute button.
Who? Somebody's having a.
Joe's having a party.
Yeah, somebody's having a party. Oh,
With the
must have
grandbabies.
been Joe. That's all right, buddy. That's
Yep.
all right. But
So,
I
yeah,
had
I
a
was
whole
like,
bunch of people come in.
that's all right.
I was like,
man.
yeah, Texas. It's not just John. All of Texas is feral cat. But then later on, I was watching something on YouTube about this guy that was supposedly going to like the best steakhouse in Texas or something.
Right.
And so he gets there a little early before the place opens, and he's waiting outside. And next thing you know, he's got all these damn cats around him. He's like, I don't know where all these cats are coming from, but and all of a sudden, all these cats just come up around him. He's like, I don't know where all these cats come from. I just thought that was funny.
I walk out to my shop now. I have no less than 3 and usually 6. And 2 of them usually trying to climb up my leg and get in my lap. So, yeah, John's got, but I'm going to, with temperatures dipping down to 20, I got a couple of kennels. I'll put some food in the kennels. When they all go in to eat, close the door and bring them inside. And
What about Jenny?
Jenny's got a stall. We've got it pretty well insulated. There's not much I can do. I'm worried. I'm worried about her. But we've got a stall for her that's all the windows closed and pretty well insulated in there. So I'm hoping she'll be fine. She'll nuzzle down in the hay, I'm sure. But I'm going to worry about all my animals. 20 degrees down here, man. That's no bueno for caca. So,
I've been living in under 20 in the 20s for the last
baby.
couple of days.
I'm not
like,
looking for this. I'm just hoping my pipes survive. I'm going to keep the water running. I got them, covered. But still, last time we had a big freeze, I had water breaks all over the damn place. This house is old, and even with the damn insulation, we had pipes break all over the place. And
Well,
go ahead.
I have pipes. I have pipes in the attic, and
shit.
last time it froze, I had to redo the kitchen and the living room.
Holy shit! Yeah, no, none of mine run up in the
So-
attic. They all run under the house. But
But I fixed
I'm on
that
poles.
problem.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you don't want that.
I'm gonna turn off all the water, drain everything, and run the generator and just heck with it.
You think you're going to lose power?
Whoa, they haven't fixed the grid.
I know it. I know it. We've been talking about the same thing. We got our generator ready, and I got fuel. I got both gas and propane ready to go. Because, they have not fixed the grid from the last big cold spell we had down here, and this one is going to be worse than that.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be the test, Greg Abbott. Did you fix the shit or no? And I guarantee you the answer is going to be no, and we're going to lose power.
And I'm gonna scream to high heaven, impeach.
Yeah, impeach, yeah. Boy,
Get him out of there.
He just got elected back in, Joe. We're stuck with him for another, 4 years?
Oh, another 4 years.
Oh,
But if he runs for president, he'll have to quit.
who?
Abbott.
Oh, if he runs for president?
Hey, DeSantis
think
wants
he
to
will?
go. Abbott. Oh heck yeah!
I don't think Greg Abbott would run against DeSantis. DeSantis would kick his butt.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I would love for him to.
Himself up for a loss.
I would.
Yeah,
love
these
for
guys
him
have big
to-
egos, though. You'd be surprised who's going to run.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's going to be quite interesting, and I'm going to love having all those Republicans snitch on each other.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to sit here because there's going to be a battle within the Republican Party, and I'm going to enjoy every damn bit of it.
Oh yeah.
It's the only entertainment I get nowadays. It's a sad story of our country. You know,
Yeah.
and it's not a laughable matter what we're going through, but
Oh,
but it's going to be entertainment for me watching the Republicans try to whack each other. You know,
I'll tell you what, I had a discussion last night with some fellow that claims that Democrats are the ones that start all these wars. He started World War One,
yeah,
World War Two, and I
yeah,
said,
that's
wait a
us,
minute.
warmongers. That's what we do. We just go out and start wars just because we want to make money. I think they
Oh
got the
man.
wrong party, buddy.
Oh, that's absolutely correct. I mean, I tried
It's
to.
you know, for me, looking back at history, it's sad to say, but World War II was the last time that this country was 100% behind that with the war ever. Everybody. was
That's when we
behind.
were united.
That's when we were united. Baby. After that, things have gone awry.
Now it's
I-
a little bit
I
before
think
my
we're-
time.
I think we're getting, yeah, mine too, but I think we're getting more and more back on track. We've hit a big bump with Donny Boy, but I think
Yeah.
that has shook this nation. Having him in office shook this nation to see this is what could happen. This is what did happen. And if we don't do something, it'll happen again.
Yep.
You know? So
I mean, there has to be better
there has to be
venting.
accountability for what we witnessed.
Oh yeah, but they have to vent the people who will want to be president. They have to have some kind of
Well,
qualifications and be checked out.
The sad thing is that is left up to the American people. Donnie didn't have any qualifications to be president.
Oh, no,
Anybody
no.
could. Anybody can run. It's just who's going to be the popular guy or woman. You know, it's I don't know. You know, this guy Donnie proved it doesn't take experience. Of course, he touted his business success, but if you look closely, not that much, man. It's
No.
all of a facade. You know.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll vote for a woman before I vote for Donnie.
Oh man, I'd vote for the
And
devil before I vote with Donnie.
oh yeah, any
I think I can
woman,
negotiate with the devil.
any
I'm
woman would
joking.
be smarter than him. Any woman would be smarter than him.
Yeah.
I have great respect for women. You know my story. I wouldn't be where in the
Teresa
position I'm in.
Rojas. Yeah, I just get.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't be in the goodest shape I'm in if it wasn't for my wife.
Well, me and you both, brother. I'll stand by
And-
that statement any day.
oh,
Any day
oh,
of the
yeah.
week. She's the only reason.
And I
I'm
sure
here.
did. Yes, sir. And I sure did admire Ann Richards.
Oh, there was a governor. That's the two people in Texas I miss most is Ann Richards and Molly Ivins. They were
Right.
both fantastic women. And Ann Richards was a fantastic governor. Molly Ivins was a fantastic writer. I loved her columns. Yeah, we were blue one time. It reminds me.
Yeah.
We weren't always deep red. We were blue before all the cheating ass shit started with the gerrymandering.
Well, that's when all these carpetbaggers came in.
That's
I
when
don't
we
think-
got, people like, oh shit, what's that name?
Ted Cruz.
Michael Cloud,
Yeah.
our congressman, the guy who sits in the corner and waits to be told what to do. That guy,
Oh yeah.
worthless. I don't know.
Haven't heard much from Ted Cruz lately, have we?
No, Ted. Well, I
He's
did
been
see
laying
something.
low.
I did see something about him, but I can't remember what the hell it was. He was in the news for some stupid reason.
Well, I heard he was over there at the Broken Skull Ranch learning how to catch beer.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to be somewhere. We got what? He comes back up in 24, I think. If I'm not mistaken, he comes back up in 24.
Well, if it gets cold enough, I know where to find him. Cozumel.
Cancun. Yeah. Costa Rica, somewhere. Well, thank you, smart ass squaw. Yes, it is. It's fun. Thank you for saying that because I have a hard time keeping this steak. It's about 25 years old. Marcia keeps telling me, you need to get rid of that shirt. No, it's my favorite shirt.
Hasn't fallen off you yet. It's
That's
still
right.
good.
It's still good. I still like this shirt. But
Still got
anyway.
buttons.
Yeah, snaps, baby, snaps.
Snaps.
Pearl
Yeah,
snap
snap
shirts.
shirt.
cheap bourbon whiskey and pearl snap shirts, baby. That's what we.
There is something else in the news today, John.
What? Pray tell is
Oh.
in the news.
Well, the Title 42
Yes.
that was put in place as an emergency thing because of COVID, to keep people from crossing into the country,
Right.
which they've been using it for other things, but it's
Yes.
supposed to run out here on the 21st, I think, unless the Supreme Court did something to stop that, and they did
guess what?
today.
Yep. They stepped in today and put a stay on lifting Title 42 today.
Yeah.
Which means they can still use Title 42 to keep people from entering into the country.
But the argument is that it's actually made matters worse.
It has. Look at what we got right now on the border down there in El Paso. We're never gonna fix this at the border, baby. This problem goes back to where the problem originates in Honduras, in El Salvador, in Central America. That's where the problem is. And with the amount of...
Well, I think what people don't understand is with Title 42, it was just to, supposed to work in terms of disease. They didn't want,
Right.
contagions and stuff coming across when we had an epidemic
that's the
or
premise
whatever.
of what it was used for, yes.
Right, is what it was supposed to be used for, but they've been trying to use it as a reason to not let any migrants come in. The only thing is, they've been sneaking across heavily, but all they do is just send them back. I mean, there was no big penalty or anything. It's just they keep trying again and
They
trying
rotate,
again and
they
they're
send
trying
them down.
again.
They keep coming until they make it.
Right,
And,
right.
Yes. And the buses have still been going to various cities all across the United States, trying to get people disseminated out into the population. They're demonized so much. These people have traveled a long way through very difficult conditions to try to get here.
Yeah,
What would you do if you were in that situation? If it was your family,
I'd keep trying.
I would, go through hell to rescue my family from that kind of situation today. And, I got to the discussion, and one of the things out of many that we discussed the other day, buddy of mine, and how do you deal with this? And one of the solutions I thought of was it's a drug problem. That's where, the drug lords down in those areas have so much power that they wield so much power. And we're their market. That's us, baby. We're the buyers, baby. They're the producers. We're the buyers. That's what it is. And they're not going to stop it. There's been a war on drugs going on forever. Hell, remember all the soldiers we've sent down there to try to eradicate drug manufacturers down there. The only possible out I see is the legalization of drugs in this country. It's much the Netherlands has done. You don't make it.
Amsterdam.
Yeah. If the need is there, if
Supply and demand.
that's right. You have a supply and demand problem. If you're going to allow illegal drugs into the country, then you can expect terrible outcomes. It needs to be controlled. If you're going to do serious drugs, we need to make it as safe as we can for you. We want to get you off of them, but we also don't want you getting an armful of fentanyl.
This is going to seem kind of backwards, but when I was a kid, marijuana was the big deal. And a lot of our marijuana came from across the border.
Mexico.
Right. And, but that, it was illegal. So everybody, it was coming across. Had they done something about legalizing it, 40 years ago, do you think people would have bothered with some of the other drugs?
Probably not. Probably not so much if they had the legal available.
And now that we have it legal in so many places, there's always, we can buy our own legal weed here and grow our own legal weed here.
All right, kiss
Well,
my
they had to
butt,
find
don't
something
rub it
else
in.
to sell because that's what their industry was.
Not everybody can do that yet, but we're working on it.
Willie's got a business.
Yeah, Willie's got a good business, but it's not here in Texas. Well, they do have medical marijuana here in Texas, but good luck on getting getting a prescription for it, baby, you got to jump through so many hoops. And by the way, you have to drive to Austin for it, so it's not like you could run down to your doctor or anything like that.
Right,
But,
special trip.
I always say Texas is going to be one of the last ones because we have the biggest border. We have the longest
Yeah.
border, and that provides a lot of drug money, drug
Right.
war money. You know,
But in part too, I think in some places the coyote industry took over some of the drug industry.
yes, having a coyote to get you across the border, somebody knows where to go, and even there.
And they
there are a lot
hired,
of-
those kids that were underage. They would hire kids that were 17 and under, because they would just send them home. They just send
Yeah.
them home. They didn't get in any trouble.
right.
So
They're
they ended
not
up
gonna put it-
being young coyotes.
It's vicious. It is. It's heartbreaking, the situation down there. I've lived down here all my life, just about, and what I see is not a whole lot of change. We have surges. What we're seeing now, we've seen them for the last several years because of the conditions down in Central America. So yeah, we've had caravans trying to get out and come across, and it has. Those large influxes really make an impact on in the media.
You know how many of those poor people are going to die
Oh Lord,
because they're not used to this cold weather?
that's what
That
the fear
too.
is tonight, and the night's
Yeah.
coming that these people are on the streets. On our streets. Bad enough they're in Mexico, but the ones that make it across the border, these are on our streets, and it's going to be sub-freezing temperatures.
It gets cold in the
They
desert.
have to be taken off the street somehow, and they're trying to do that down there now, as much as they can, and transport as many away from the border as they possibly can. A lot of them have contacts in different parts of the country. They're trying to find their families, so the majority of them have someplace to go. It's not like they're just going to be hanging out on the corner in D.C. or Chicago or wherever they drop them off at. There are entities there that are working to make sure that they're placed, which
And let's not forget our veterans and people who
oh
we
Lord,
have.
baby, there's
here.
people on the street all over this country, homeless
Mhm.
people, not just migrants, but like you said, Joe, veterans and others that
Yeah.
are going to be on here, but out on the street. So yeah, it's a never-ending set of problems that we have to solve. But
Well,
we
and
can't.
we were talking the other night about, people wanting to have easy jobs and
Yeah.
things with technology. And the way of the world is we need people to dig ditches. We need people to grow
We still
crops. We need
yes.
all of these people are so willing to do anything, just
Yeah.
anything. And they are good workers. They're excellent workers.
yes,
And there's so many
I-
jobs out here
Mhm.
that need people.
I have worked. I have worked alongside some of them people,
Oh, I have too.
and there's no way that I could carry a bucket to the type of work
I'll
they
tell
do.
you what, if you have
Right.
ever worked around immigrants, they are hard working. They want to do a
They're
good job. They don't want to
motivated.
get run
They're
off.
very motivated.
They need this job, baby. Poor, hungry, needing a job. It's
Yeah.
it's the epitome of what our society is based on. We have a whole section of our population poor, hungry, needing a job. That's what it's about. And on that,
And when I
note,
say these people, I just mean people trying to get across
Yes.
the border who are looking to be here. I'm not meaning that in any other
No,
way.
no, not
Didn't
even
take
taken.
it that way. Didn't take it that way.
No,
Uh,
no.
Anyway, I just got a wave, meaning that my dinner just came in the door.
No,
And I have,
you have to.
I have not
More
ate
tamales.
today. I ate tamales. I ate my tamales earlier, Joe. Earlier.
That was a snack.
I'm pretty hungry right now, and yeah, Travis came home and they brought me dinner, so we're gonna wrap it up so I can go eat.
There.
Right.
Carolee
Bon
Batson,
appetit.
darling, Carolee's our artist. She gives this is Carolee's work, my oyster shells, which I am so proud of. Darling, you got to get on Discord. And I'll tell Travis. That's what I'll do. I'll tell Travis. Carolee Batson's trying to get on Discord. So you have to download the Discord app, which is free, and then make an account. And and then get into the live room or the blue room. So
Is she on Facebook?
yes, she's on Facebook.
Oh. Okay.
If anybody on Facebook can help Carolee, that'd be great. She's been a Blue Dot a long time, and like I said, I love her. I have a painting that she did that hangs on my wall, me and my donkey, and I'm very proud of my oyster shells. So anyway, Carolee, I'm glad to see you there, baby. And on and don't know how to do it. Yep, that's me. That's how come I have to call. That's me. I don't know. I got it, but I don't know how to use the damn thing. If somebody knew how to send her an invitation, I know that works. I'll get to Travis. And
She's saying help.
yeah.
Hey, if I got to get on, anybody can.
Yeah, if that guy can do it, anybody can do it. There's,
I'm so backwards.
The only reason I'm on here is because my son set it up. Carolee, I will get with Travis, and you're on Facebook. I know we're friends, I think. Oh, look at there. My package is on the way. I can't wait. It's that time.
And I thank everybody who helped me along the way, too.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, baby. Helping each other along the way. In this whole trail that we call life, baby, it's the best thing we can do for our fellow man is to help anytime we can. Anyway, on that note, this was an impromptu meeting. It just started snowing up the showing. Shit, just started snowing, Bob K says. Well, sing Christmas carols, man. Get into the holiday spirit and all that. That's what, I don't know. I'm smart ass squall. I will let him know that, darling. And thank you for saying that. Yeah, we need to get him back in here. Anyway, I'm going to call it an evening. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Oh, hell. No, I can't go anywhere. DJ.
I just wanted to say, John, before you leave, your Christmas present was shipped out today, and don't get excited. It's not much.
It is the world to me, DJ.
Well, it's
I
not much.
appreciate mail so much. On that note, let me remind everybody that we do have a post office box now. So, yeah, who doesn't like to get mail? Who doesn't like to get mail? Uh-oh. Let me get Teresa up here, too, before she got her hand up, before we run out the door. And let me see if I can get her up in here. Teresa is up in Chicago, mi amiga. And I don't know if she's going to make it or not.
Yeah, she's green, but we got to get her to hit the button.
Yeah, got to hit the button.
Not a problem, John.
I appreciate it tremendously. I hope all of us have the best Christmas that we can all have. That it warms our heart. And just, Teresa?
John?
Yes, Marlon, how are you doing?
Hi, this is me, Teresa.
I know who you are, baby. Me, amiga up in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
How's them boys of yours doing?
Oh, we're doing fine. Thank you, John. We're all doing good.
Didn't your husband just have a birthday, I think?
Surgery, knee surgery.
Oh, knee surgery. Birthday, knee surgery. It's the same thing. Ain't
yeah,
it?
he had knee surgery, but he came out well. He's doing real good.
Good.
He's recovering.
Good. I'm glad to hear it, darling.
Uh-huh.
All ready for the holidays?
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. We are ready. I just wanted you to wish you guys, all of you, a happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, thank you very much.
To
Maybe you
all
need to
of
come around
you.
and visit more often. I see you in there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I usually go on the...
Yeah.
Well, it's because my grandson helps me. He's the one that helps me. When he's here, he helps me.
Well, good.
He helps me get in with you guys.
That's what I was saying. If it wasn't for Travis, I wouldn't be here. Shit, I'd still be trying to figure out how to work all this shit.
But you know what I wanted to let you know, John?
What?
I wanted to let you guys know that most of those immigrants are working real good right now on 26 in Little Village.
Right.
On 26 over here in Chicago.
Outstanding.
Excellent.
They're doing real good.
That's what I mean.
They're working.
There are entities, groups of people in cities that are welcoming these people. And this is not, they're not all out there throwing rocks and eggs and shit. These people are being welcomed into our community. And we want to see them assimilate into it and become a part of this fabric because, baby, we are all immigrants.
And they're doing real good, most of them.
Unless
they all
you're
working.
Native American, you're an immigrant.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
But
So I just wanted you guys to know that, yeah, we're here in Chicago. They're being, accepted here, and they're working, and
Good.
they're doing fine.
I am
Mhm.
glad to hear that. I am glad, and I'm
Yeah.
glad
Good
to hear
news.
from you too.
Uh-huh.
Well,
So I'll let you guys go, and you have a good evening. And I just wanted to let you know, have a happy Christmas, holidays, and hi to everybody.
all of it, baby. I hope everything turns out well.
And to your families too,
And
okay?
to all of us. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
I
you
love
so
you guys, and
Love you back, baby.
and God bless you all.
You too, baby. Take care of
Okay.
yourself. And
Okay.
DJ,
Bye bye. Thank you.
thank you,
John.
Teresa.
Yeah.
And DJ, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to give you that message, and that's all I needed to say.
I
So.
appreciate it. I'm going to go eat. My stomach is. I ate them tamales like at about, I don't know, 11. I was right before the hearing started. It was the last time.
Did you hear me, Lee?
Yep. I had bean and cheese.
I was live on John.
Yes, she did, and she still is.
She just says
DJ,
no.
thank
She
you very
says.
much.
You're welcome.
And of course, Mr. Chick, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate
You're
you
welcome, John,
tremendously,
and
baby.
we'll probably be doing this again tomorrow.
We
and
will
everybody
be
can
here
like,
again
share, and
tomorrow.
subscribe.
So we need to get out of here so people will. Oh, look at me! I left the damn thing sitting up there. I don't want everybody to get tired of us. So, but we will be here for our regular Blue Dot family meeting tomorrow night. So please come back and join us. And then we're gonna keep.
And in 24 hours, we don't know what kind of shit's going to hit
I
the
don't
fan,
know
so we'll
what's
have
gonna-
lots to talk about.
Yeah, if I'm
It
not
should be
here, it
fun.
means probably I ain't got power. So anyway, y'all take care of yourself. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for paying attention to all the news that goes on. It is important to us, and we all have to pay attention. Thank you to everybody in YouTube, on Facebook that came in and joined us. And this family grows because of y'all's love. Anyway, put a smile on your face, baby. Give it away. Anyway, y'all say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. I'm going to go eat. Y'all take